Hey church family, it's Pastor Tim on Wednesday, March the 24th. This Sunday, we continue our series, The Pathway to Presence, a study in the book of Leviticus. We're going to look at Leviticus 16 and 17 as it describes to us the Day of Atonement. That day when the high priest walks into the holiest of holy places in the presence of the Lord and atones for the sins of God's people by sprinkling the sacrificial blood on the mercy seat atop the Ark of the Covenant. And then that beautiful picture where the priest confesses the sins of God's people on the scapegoat and then releases that goat into the wilderness, symbolizing our sins being removed as far as the east is from the west. And we'll connect it to Hebrews 9 as it describes Christ, our high priest, entering into the Holy of Holies and atoning for our sins with his own blood. So join us this Sunday. Now, I do need your help this Sunday. We have a full house and we need you to help us follow the protocols, and there's some things that you can do. Number one, arrive early, especially if you have children. Getting here early helps us get people seated and avoids the bottleneck, and it avoids the crowds in the back. So try and get here early and get your seat. Second, as you take your seat, start from the front and work your way back. We're seeing the typical setup where there's a large crowd in the back and very few people up front. There are more seats up front, and it would help us if you would start there. Third, start on the end of the row. Whatever row you choose, start on the far end and allow people to fill in to the end of the row, all while maintaining that 3-seat distance between you and the family next to you. And then finally, help us by continuing to physical distance while you're in the building and while you're seated. We have a number of people who are coming for the first time because we're following the protocols and they feel safe, and we want to make them feel safe. Not everybody's vaccinated and not everybody's comfortable walking into a large crowd like this. So please help us as we try and maintain a healthy environment. Now, as the gym fills, and once it's filled, we're going to start asking people to move into the youth room. You'll have to watch worship on live TV, but you will still be with God's people, and you'll have an opportunity to fellowship after the service. And then don't forget that our Good Friday service is coming up, and our Easter service is going to have 2 services, and you need to register for all of those activities and invite your neighbors. Now this Sunday, we're going to have a Kingdom Connection that will explain Express Your Faith, a training program to equip you to know how to engage your neighbors with the gospel and get them to investigate what it means to be a follower of Jesus. Childcare is reimbursed, so there's no reason for you not to sign up. So watch, listen, and consider joining us on April 23rd and 24th. Church family, thanks for all that you do to advance the mission and vision of East Cobb Presbyterian Church, to create, maintain, and extend gospel community so that East Cobb and Cobb County and Atlanta and the world will know the reconciling love of God and the renewing grace available through Jesus Christ. God bless you. Have a great week. We'll see you Sunday.